Howdy there, theorists. Thank you for clicking on this. If you want to see more conspiracy theories or have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. I live stream almost every day now. Might stop for a bit because I have some cousins coming over, but if you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching, and let's start with our topic on the Murfree brood, the night folk near Annesburg. Anyways, to kick off this theory today, me, Kosher Cowboy, we will be talking about Annesburg and Beaver Hollow. So in the first clips we see, we have to find a new camp for the gang at Beaver Hollow. Except here's a sign that these guys are not good, because even Arthur is a bit scared.
Be right with me.
Always. Where are we headed?
Up past Butcher Creek.
It's Murfree brood country.
That's why I'm asking you to ride with me.
As we just observed, Arthur Morgan, who is a very brave man, said that it's the reason why he needs Charles to come with him, because it's Murfree country. What could these Murfree broods be doing? Why would they be doing this? Well, I will give you the answers in my theory. And let's continue on with our quest. In the upcoming dialogue, there is some very serious information and very important dialogue coming up as we witness what will happen to Arthur and Charles. Let's hear about the Murfree brood and what Charles has seen and heard.
Not much further now. So, I spent some time up this way while you were gone. I ran into Rainsfall and Eagle Flies, the Indians. Now, been trying to help out a bit where I can at the reservation. Things are bad there.
That's not a surprise. They seem to be in a lot of trouble, heading into more.
Some men there spoke a lot about the Murfree gang that hides out in these caves. A place called Beaver Hollow. They're animals. Everyone is terrified of them. Just recently, a stagecoach from Annesburg disappeared without a trace coming through here.
Great. Dutch didn't mention this.
Well, hiding up here, it's not a crazy idea. You see that up ahead? Slow down, keep it quiet. It could be some of them.
What we just heard is some very important dialogue towards what the Murfree brood is. Basically, the Murfree brood is pretty much a gang. Some people call it family, like a real family. And basically, they just are like the night folk, but they don't just strike in the night. They strike in the day, they strike in the evening. Hey, they're probably striking a victim right now. And so what we just witnessed was very important. And it also shows how terrible and terrifying they are if Charles is talking about it. You could also hear Arthur talking about how Dutch never told him about the Annesburg missing stagecoach, which he did not get excited for. Warning, these next parts might be a bit too graphic and scary. So, young viewers, if you're easily scared like I am, you should, and like easily scared, you should click off or skip this next part. Alright, so as I said, they were looking for a camp, so they decided this was the place. And as you can see, this is a very scary cave, and it has lots of crazy things. There's even a human cage with humans in it, and dead humans, of course, because why am I saying it like an alien? But yeah, these guys are not to be messed with. And during the epilogue, they take back the fort, the cave, whatever you want to call it, Beaver's Hollow. So you can clear that out like I do in this upcoming footage. Well, just observing the floor, you will see pools of blood and a lot of dead things. Like, look at this, for example. Okay, what the actual fudge is that, though? Like, why would they do this? Well, one answer. They're pretty much the night folk of Annesburg. And, the top right of the Heartlands. Yeah, it's the Heartlands, right? Yeah, Heartlands. While clearing the footage, you can see they're just back to doing their regular, brood stuff. As you can kind of see a cage right there to the right. And yeah, so if we enter the cave, which is kind of dark, sorry about that. We have to deal with 30-ish, 50 maybe. If a lot, 50. Oh, that was sweet headshot, sorry. So, you can clear the base of every single one of them. And there's a lot, I'll tell you that. And it's just, like, horrifying in there, so. There's, like, one funny part, though, which will happen in a bit. Gotta get through all this fighting. So, I just clear out the base pretty easily. Wow, I'm getting a couple of headshots. That's actually pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm getting off focus. So I drink some of the Deadeye stuff to raise my Deadeye. And as you can see, just downright creepy and weird, and you wouldn't want to be caught in a bar fight with these guys, is what I'm saying. That you would really be in a bar fight. I don't know what you're doing. And yeah, there's this. It's really creepy. They were just camping there waiting. Weirdos. And there were like a couple just waiting there for you. And you just you can Deadeye. I don't really know if you want to Deadeye. It depends how your skill is. Me, it's my skill's okay. Alright. Waiting. I'm very sorry about the waiting. Okay, so this should be the last guy that you have to kill. Bang. And yeah. And you can loot them. There's a joke coming up. So Murfree brood isn't really that nice people, and there's lotion, which I thought was hilarious. And look at this, just a huge cage with a lot of blood. What could these people be? What are they doing? With the quick Google search, it says that they are extremely territorial and homicidal hillbillies who also work as a gang, terrorizing anyone who comes across their area of land. Which you can see that is very true. Even Charles pointed out, not even the law comes around here. And here's my theory to this. My theory is that these are just a bunch of crazy dudes. They're homicidal, they're whatever else. They're a bunch of crazy dudes. Hillbillies. They're a bunch of misfits, like their parents left them. So they all from Annesburg went to like Beaver Hollow and places, and they find this guy, last name Murfree. I don't know first name. And so they cherish him as if they were his leader, because he saved them by ravaging off of other people and killing, and he raises a buttload of murderers. Well, yes, these guys are real. The Murfree brood have a number of similarities to the Boone Helm, infamously known as the Kentucky Cannibal. Helm was known to be a troublous individual who briefly ran a 6-man gang. Helm was notorious for robbing people and consuming their flesh, as shown. Little to no remorse of his actions. So he's based off in Kentucky. In Roanoke Ridge, which is where, they're said to be, is right in Kentucky. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to watch more theories, I have a bunch on my YouTube, check them out, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. If you didn't, I don't care. I'd like to say that I might be low on uploads for a bit, until maybe August, because my cousins are coming over tonight, and my brother is gonna come over for a week until the end of August. So don't really expect too much, maybe a couple of mini theories like how I posted one on Bill Williamson. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, subscribe, have a wonderful day, and I'm so happy to make another theory. Leave your suggestions in the comments. See you guys later.